Hey, welcome to Man Kitchen Recipes. I am Kevin, and you know, the holidays are come and gone, and just curious, did you get that air fryer you were hoping for Christmas? You know, I mean, a lot of people probably asked for it. Maybe you got one, maybe you didn't, and maybe you've had one for a while and you want to upgrade. I don't know. Anyway, I've got another one to show you here. This is from, I'm assuming it's pronounced Midea. It could be Midea. I think it's Midea. And this one here is a 2-zone air fryer oven. And I'm going to unbox this thing, get into it, see what it's all about. We'll do a test cook. We'll see how it is. Anyway, I'm not going to make you watch me unbox it. So I'm going to unbox this and I'll be right back. All right, I got it out of the box. Just to find it's in another box. But that's going to be what it looks like. Anyway, again, Midea 2-zone air fryer oven. Now, let me get it out of this box and we'll take a look at it. All right, first impressions is, yeah, I kind of like the way it looks. It's all black. Kind of matches the handles and knobs in my kitchen. But let's take a closer look at this thing. Let me put you in right there. The first thing I noticed, though, is this thing is taller, and I don't think the legs are adjustable, but this will not fit underneath my cabinet. It fits on my counter okay, so, you know, we can use it. The only drawback is I can't leave it out. I'm going to have to store it away when I'm done with it. It is 11 quarts. The top basket is 6 quarts. It has this little tray inside that fits right in like that. Okay, that's a 6-quart tray. That is plenty big. Look at the size of that thing. I think it's a, I can measure everything if you want me to. And then the oven is down here, and more like a toaster oven kind of thing. It comes with a drip tray that will go down here, and then it also comes with a grill tray, grilling tray, and that slides right in there. And this is large enough, according to the manual that comes with it, large enough to do a 9-inch pizza. So I don't have a 9-inch pizza to test, but yeah, so that's pretty cool. That's definitely a large size right there. So 6 quarts and 5 quarts on the bottom is what they measure this out to be. Okay. Like I said, it does come with a user's manual. I'm going to have to go through this a little bit. And one thing this does have is Wi-Fi and an app that you can connect it to on your phone. So I'm going to need to do that. It does come with some cooking instructions inside, but that there's more on the app. So we'll see what the app says. Yeah, that's kind of cool. There's the app setup. You know, I mean, if you're like me, I put stuff to be cooked and you know, I get off doing other things, and then next thing you know, you forget about it. So if you have an app that tells you when your food is ready, I'm sure this beeps, but if you're not in beeping range, your phone will tell you. Say you're working in your office and you forget that 10 or 20 minutes have gone by. That's a good alert. Good thing to have. Plug this thing in. I'm pretty sure all the information is going to be right up here on the top. Let me get their name in there, Midea. All right, let me plug this in. Okay, all right, yeah, see? So come up to there and it says upper and lower. So if you push upper, you're going to have air fry, grill, dehydrate, bake, roast, broil, reheat, toast, bagel, and keep warm. And I think you have the same if you do the lower. Another thing this thing has, it's called sync. So you can cook 2 different foods at the same time, and it's going to sync them together. So say your upper has 20 minutes and your lower is only 8 minutes. Well, you put it all into this air fryer oven, bottom oven thing, and you know, you put your food in here, put your other food down in here. If that one's 8 minutes, that one's 20. This is going to run for 12 minutes, and then after 12 minutes go by, this is going to kick on, and they're both going to finish at 20 minutes. They're supposed to both finish at the same time. It's called sync. So you'll just hit the sync up here, And when we do the cook, we'll sink something. All right. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to let this run for about 15 minutes, both upper and lower, and burn off whatever, any kind of manufacturing dust or, it doesn't feel like there's any oil. It feels pretty darn clean. Also, I do believe this is dishwasher safe. I will double check in the manual. The clear view windows for when you're cooking. Let me just give this thing a measure. So this thing is just at 16 inches, okay? So my cabinets are 15.5. Okay, but you know, standard cabinets should be 18 inches, and mine are 15.5, and my lower cabinets down here, they're 38.5 inches tall, which is great because I'm tall. Standard cabinets, kitchen cabinets are like 36 inches, so that makes up that 2.5. If my lowers were the standard, this is normal, 54 inches from the ground, and this would totally fit. So if you have lower cabinets, just make sure it's 16 inches tall. All right, so that's just the way it is at my house. Yeah, you're gonna need all the way out to the handle is 17 inches. The back of it to the front of it is about 14.5 inches, and it's just a foot wide, so 12 inches wide. All right, again, it's 11 quarts. Let me run this for a little bit. Let me read through the manual. I'll install the app. I'll check through that. Or I'll do a cook in here. We'll, I don't know, we're gonna do a steak and veggies, I guess, and see how it does, all right? Okay, so before we get started cooking, I got a couple of corrections that I misspoke. All right, this thing that goes inside of this basket is called the crisper tray. I let this go for 15 minutes, kind of cook off everything. Everything's cooled down. I wiped it down. So I'm going to be using the top and the bottom. Another thing that I had mentioned was that you could just throw this in the dishwasher. Not correct. It says to just wash with soapy water, warm soapy water on all parts. None of the parts can go in the dishwasher. This is non-stick. I'm sure it'll clean up really well. The drip tray even, it's not non-stick, but they don't recommend putting it in the dishwasher. So, all right, so we have this is the grill tray, same thing, it's warm soapy water. And I gotta tell you, the app, you know, I mean, these days, apps are so simple. It took like 30 seconds, I think, to install it and just register. You create an account, piece of cake. It's through a smart home app. Used to be. Anyway, very simple. It does have some more recipes in there, and you know, you still got to look at the recipes, look at the quantity, look at the times, and kind of figure it out. I'm not cooking I'm not cooking an 1.5-inch thick steak. I'm doing a steak. My steak's 3/4 of an inch. It's a little T-bone. I'm going to do some frozen vegetables that are right there. And, you know, I'm going to toss in a handful of French fries, frozen French fries with this. Let's get this thing going. Okay, now you can cook your steak on the lower oven if you want, or the upper basket. It doesn't matter either way. You can use either top or bottom for whatever you're cooking. I've decided I need a little extra room on top, so I've got my frozen veggies. I put some spray butter on them and some salt, pepper, garlic. And I'm just going to put these on here. You want to kind of level them out. Okay, and I'll put those in a second. Next is my top 6-quart tray. And what I'm going to do with this, I've got my steak. It's been seasoned. I'm going to set this in here, right here. And then, like I said, I want a handful of fries. These are frozen fries, and you know, I'm just going to set those right there, single layer next to my steak. If some of the steak juice gets on them, that's fine. I'm sure it'll drop through this crisper tray. So that's it. I'm ready for dinner. Right? Well, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put my steak in there. I'm going to open the bottom tray, the bottom door, and slide my tray in right where it goes, right there. Okay, close it up. All right, now let's go up top. Okay, for the steak, we're going to do we're going to leave it on air fry. hit that button. Time, we're gonna do 9 minutes for the steak for a medium rare. Temp, I'm gonna go to 400. Lower, I'm going to set the time at 8 minutes. There's only 1 minute difference, but that's okay. We're gonna go down to 375. Sync finish right there. Press a play button. And the vegetables are going to be on hold until the 8 minutes, which is only a minute. But if you had higher, like I said, 20 minutes and then 12 minutes, it'll all sync and it'll all do its thing when it's supposed to. So in 1 minute, that'll start cooking. There it goes. 8 minutes. Okay, we'll be back when this is done. All right, let's look inside. Let's go down below. There's my veggies. Okay, it's telling me to turn my food, so let's get that steak turned over. Move my fries around a little bit. Get that back in there. Let's see. Okay, move these around a little bit. Okay, we're down to 5. And we're done, just like that. Sync cooked. Sweet. Let's see what we got here. Here's the steak. I'll tell you what, that looks pretty good. Let's see how the veggies look. Yep, they look done. All right, let me plate this up and we'll cut into it and see how we did. All right, there we go. T-bone steak. I put some compound butter on top. Look at that. I got my veggies. The French fries feel nice and crispy. Now, of course, you know, I need to cut into this to see how we did. Got that bone in the way. All right, check that out. Looks like a pretty good medium rare, right? Let's see, is this going to focus or not? There we go. Look at that. All right, let's do a taste test of all of this and we'll close this up. Okay, so Midea 11-quart air fryer. Basket on the top, little like a toaster oven on the bottom. I didn't put all my veggies on my plate. There's my plate. I did a T-bone steak, I did some frozen vegetables, and I did some fries. And the fries are nice and crispy. I tossed them in there with my steak. What can I say? Fries came out great. Steak. Look at that. Nice rare to medium rare. And this is one thing I like about it. Look at the fat. It's actually crispy. Did an awesome job, I think. Let's just see how it tastes. Very good. All right, vegetables. Everything is done to perfection. This has the sync cook, top and bottom. I only had a minute in between, so it wasn't a big, huge test, but at 8 minutes, they both kicked on. They both finished at the same time, so your meal is ready at the same time. The steak is so tender. So good. Fries are crunchy. Okay. There's a link below for this. This is available at Costco online only. And that's what the link will take you to down below. So click that link below if you're interested in this. You know, I just got it. I just used it. Air fryers, they're so simple. They're so easy to use. And like I said, I find myself using an air fryer more than I use my microwave, especially for reheating and wings. Oh, I love wings. You can do toast. You can, I mean, the sky's the limit on what you can do. There you go once again. Steak, vegetables, French fries. I did all 3, and they all came out perfect at the same time. All right, don't forget, link below. Go give it a look. you're interested, grab it. All right, thanks for watching. I'm going to go eat, and I hope you have a great day.